Join us on a mission to find the hidden kingdom. A journey full of secrets, danger, and despair. Make sure to prepare for conflict and be ready to stand your ground. We are one.
Evening all. How we doing, Darren? Yes, doing well, mate, doing well. I've not been around for a while because I stepped away from the STO community. I was done with the fighting and the bitching and the moaning and the backstabbing, so I've taken a break from anything STO related, with the odd occasion where I'll pop into somebody's stream. That, and most of the time I'm actually in the office now as well, so I'm not about when a lot of folk stream during the day to have a chance to hop on and have a chat, unfortunately. But when I take time off, I try and make an effort to swing by. So, tonight we are doing a lot about Star Citizen for as long as it lasts, because it's a bit temperamental just now. How the heck did you manage to do that? Did you agree with somebody that everybody else doesn't agree with? Because that will do it. So unfortunately Star Citizen is in a degraded state at the moment. They are working to try and get the servers sorted. So this might last a while, or it might last a couple of minutes. We shall wait and see how frustrated I get. So, yeah, that's true. Right. Weather's got cold, so it's no longer fully extended. So we'll do a couple of bits of cargo recovery. CIG actually usually quite good at fixing bugs, although of late they have been quite poor. There is a bit of history. There was a patch called 3.18, which I wasn't playing at the time, but apparently that patch broke the game entirely. Folk can log in and a lot of other problems now. They released 4.8 recently, and 4.8.1 was supposed to be the fix for it, and it's pretty much been a shit show, if we're brutally honest. No, this is actually on proper servers by proper coders. So the main disappointments were they did a full wipe of the game economy. So basically, anything you hadn't bought for real money, you lost, which is fine. It's an alpha, it happens fairly regular, we all accept it, and we can make the in-game currency back quite quickly. Until this patch, where they pretty much castrated every game whip in the game. And unfortunately quite a few of them were the ones I actually did quite a lot of. So we are waiting to see if they learn the errors of their ways, so we can get back to making in-game currency and buying ships in game and what have you. But there was that, and then they were very focused on a new ship a few new ships that they launched during one of their big events of the year, and the one called the Ironclad pretty much was busted from day one. It's supposed to be a massive cargo hauler, and it kept disengaging, fucking doors didn't work, fucking atmosphere didn't work, you name it, it was bust. So let me get this alongside and I'll have a wee look at the message there. This is the reason I use this ship for doing these cargo recovery missions, is I can park right alongside the ship and just throw everything on it. It's Thorny in the background. I'll turn him down a bit. Not sure if you've seen a live stream. Nice. That sounds good, mate. See, I'd love to have the patience and the time to jump into that, but I don't have it either at the moment. Kind of game breaking, yeah. Not as bad as the worst one, but everybody that's been around for quite a few years in the community are all saying this has been the worst one since that 3.18 patch. And if they're saying that, then yeah, it must be bad. But unfortunately they went, they were too ambitious, trying to get everything done and get the patch out in time for this big event that they had on the go. And it was to showcase all the ships, and you could fly all the ships for free. It's basically their sales drive event. And unfortunately, the patch just wasn't ready. That was the be all and end all of it, that they tried to introduce too many new features whilst trying to keep the sales up and everything else, and it just didn't work, unfortunately. So, and now they've got another big event coming up in a few weeks' time, the Alien Week, which again they're looking to try and sell another new ship. And if it comes out in a better state than what the Ironclad did, there'll be an uproar. If it comes out in the same state or a worse state, there'll be an uproar. So either way, there's going to be an uproar. Alright. Nice. That is some commitment there, old pal. Respect on that front. Yeah, so I've still been streaming, and I've been doing dominantly Star Citizen. I did get quite into it, not so much at the moment with the server issues and the patch issues, but also did the latest Lego Batman game. I did a few streams on that, so I've been quite enjoying that. It's a bit different from the other ones, so it took a bit of getting used to. Oh, holy terrible, nice. Are you streaming Thursday or Friday? Because I work from home Thursday, Friday, so I might be able to swing by depending on meetings. Boxes, so I'm taking 9. An absolute massive cargo ship, and what's this? Put the torch on so I can count these properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 2. And the other 2 boxes. That's cool. I shall make a concerted effort, mate. I'd say if my day is relatively free that I can swing by for a bit, I shall do my utmost to do so. Right now I'm on the Great Box Hunt. Oh, there's another cargo bay there. I thought that was taking me into the bleeding inner part of the ship. There. I thought the last door was going to take me into the mess hall. There we go. Found it. So using this massive ship, carries 512 SCU of cargo, and to put it into context, I'm loading 9. So yeah, it's a bit overkill, but it's the easiest ship to load and unload, especially for doing these types of missions with that other ship there. Yeah, that's fair enough, mate. Yeah, I say when... No, they brought out the NDA, and the NDA itself was fine. And I had no problem with that, but... I was just getting tired of... those... a couple of the CCs that were, going around folks' social medias and basically anything that they could spin as being in a certain direction, they'd go running to the community manager with. And I was just like, you know what? I'm too old for this shit. And so I made the decision there and then that I'd had enough. But it's the same old story, the few spoiling it for the many. So I think I left in decent terms. I know I was in good terms with Kale when I left and that, and chatted to him before I went. So it's not to say I won't go back, it just won't be anytime soon. I still play STO, but I'm literally in the event and that's it. No, so I'm on for 5-10 minutes a day. Depends what kind of mood I'm in as to what I title my streams. Sometimes I'm in a funny mood, sometimes I'm in a pissed off mood, and I try and get my titles to reflect that so folk know what to expect when they come in. Oh yes. Oh, I'm touched. Right. The problem with this asteroid base is I can never remember where the fucking hangars are. That and the fact there's too many asteroids about that you can make you go kaboom. There we go. I say that and I find the hangar first time. What am I going to hit? I think the one main thing that sets, well, there's quite a lot that sets this game apart from STO is the fact that the ships are actual ships and not just a costume for your character. So, you've got proper interiors, proper working doors, cabinets, elevators. You've got to think about the size of the weapons that you're putting on, and each ship's got a specific role, so there isn't really a jack of all trades. There's some that swap, you can swap around for combat, for a little bit of cargo hauling, or a little bit of mining, etc. But generally it's a case of you get the ship for the task you want to do. I appreciate that, mate. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm just got to the point now where I'm like, I'm me, you take it or you leave it. So I get all of this off and sent down. And then what I'm thinking about doing is going and grabbing my fighter and going to a little bit of combat. Get my Maverick on for a bit. Cool. Nah, appreciate it, mate. Enjoy your food, pal. Yay! Mission done. What's that done to my reputation? I might do a couple of these first, then I'll go and jump and get my fighter. And then do some shooty space combat-y stuff and blow up. The one bug I do find quite funny is every single one of these contracts will say go to the Constellation or go to the Starfarer or any other ship name, but it's always a caterpillar that's sitting there. It's like the large missions would tell you to go and collect from such and such a ship, and it was always a M2 or something. Didn't know the helps. I'm scorched into the iron. Nobody needs help, honest. And I'll shrink the ship again to make it easier to turn round. This would be good if I actually request clearance to depart. Jump through all the asteroids and not get blown up. What more could you ask for? There we go. First it doesn't go, keep pulling the trigger until it does. Well, I should probably maybe get a lot of Starlight out as well, actually, and do some refueling missions. But the way that they've, shall we say, amended this game a bit at the moment is it tells you to take a ship that can take the large 32 SCU containers. I just hit the damn thing. Oopsie, my bad. But the ships never contain that size of container. They're all tiny, tiny containers. Oh, come on, stop spinning. Didn't hit you that much. Look at the left side of the aircraft. Right, let's go and grab this cargo. So I try and stick to the same missions to just try and get the rep up for that particular faction, and I see that leads to better missions, or certainly more profitable ones at least. So I'm looking for a control panel. That's there. Back out the way so I can actually jump into the ship. Yay! We finally got a big container finally. Not that it makes that much of a difference for the cargo recovery one, because it's more the number of containers. But when you're doing the cargo hauling, you want the bigger containers because it's less lifting to do. Oh, I just realised I haven't put bloody Tangia on. My bad. Take that off. I don't need that. Switch that off as well, because I shouldn't need that. It should automatically put up on the screen. Yeah, that's fine. Because I was doing the Xbox stream, the Xbox app stops Tangia overlay from showing on the screen, or on my screen, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. So I'll try to find a workaround on that. It shows fine on the stream, which is good for everybody that's watching. But if they try to do stuff to interfere with the gameplay, folk get a bit frustrated that I'm cheating because it's not blocking out my monitor. Hey, see, how we doing, pal? Appreciate that, bud. Appreciate that. You know what? I need to get my fucking shout-outs done because I've not done them yet. So I do. I really do need to get the auto shout-outs sorted. Good, Chris. Why Streamlabs not working? I do it the old-fashioned way. As well, forgot about him. Really bad. I need to get my bleeding. I thought I had all this sorted because it was all signed in, but evidently it's been a bit of a pain in the ass. So actually on my system? That's the point, actually. Oh, no, there's it. Yeah, pretty much. I felt signed in, so why the hell is it not working? Hmm. I don't know why that's not working, because it's all connected, but... Oh, don't even get started on the new update, mate. Don't even get my body started on that, pal. Fucking... Talk about... a pain in the backside. Oh yes, feature filled and glorious, mate. Yep, definitely. I wonder if that one's in the queue. I wonder. I'll give that a minute and see if it does Terran's one. Yeah, so I know they got one of the ships fixed, which was one I was really excited about when I seen it was getting released, but the way it was done and how foobarred it is put me right off it. So that was a bit of disappointment. The instability as well has been a bit frustrating, and the way that they've pretty much screwed the game loops, or at least the ones that I do, really put me right off it completely for a little bit. Let's everything. But I'm still playing it and just hoping that they're going to get it sorted. I say the game itself is good. The graphics, the gameplay, the ships, right? The level of detail that went into the ships, you know. You can see the airlocks, the suit lockers whenever they become functional, the weapon racks, you know. All the wee touches inside it as well. Apart from the brown, I don't know why everything's brown just now. But yeah, all that's fantastic. It's just the latest patch I think was just rushed and a bit over ambitious with the amount of stuff they tried to put in it. And I think if they delayed the patch or delayed the event by a week, I think we would have been a lot better place. But at the moment they've just been a bit radio silent, and the fixes aren't really filtering through yet, so we're still waiting. We're hopeful. Hopefully they'll listen to the feedback that the what they've done with the salvage missions and the cargo hauling and so forth has just been an absolute cluster. You know, it's pretty much destroyed, well, not destroyed, but it's made it more tiresome to try and get the in-game currency done. The wrong thing, just a bit bug it, in order to go and buy other ships. So from a business perspective, it's probably been a great thing that, you know, They're forcing folk that they want the ships to go and spend money. Yeah. Well, at the moment, prime example, once I get to Crim Hex, so let me jump again. So at the moment, I'm doing a large cargo recovery. I'll bring up the mission brief in a minute, but effectively what it says is take a ship that can take 32 SCU containers, go to the wreckage, and every wreck is a caterpillar at the moment, which can't take 32s anyway, but not one ship I have been at has had anything bigger than a 16 SCU container in it, and you're only collecting, 9, 10, 11 boxes at the moment. But that's a cargo recovery one, so they're slightly different. But the main cargo hauling ones, I've been working my ass off trying to get my rep built back up. So I finally made it to member, and the medium missions that you get, the member medium missions, you're all over the place. You're half an hour, 45 minutes a contract for, say, 90,000. Whereas I can do 8 or 9 contracts going between 2 fixed points in the same amount of time and earn 350,000. So you can imagine my preference. Oh, what? Fuck's sake. Then you also get these twats that just abandon their bloody ships outside the hangar doors just to be fucking little arses. In fact, actually, that hangar is upside down. Whoopsie. There we go. Made that harder than what it had to be. But we got there. Right. So this mission, contracts. Right, so go to the Constellation wreck site, and it was a caterpillar. Seems like a pretty big one. You'll need a ship that can transport 32 SCU containers and a heavy tractor beam. Right, bog standard. And then pick up 11 boxes, right? No problem at all. Grab 11 boxes. And let's go and see what boxes I ended up with. Going down. Dun dun dun. Oh look, 1 SCU boxes, 2 SCU boxes, 4 SCU boxes, and 1 8. So that was the big cargo recovery. When it comes to doing the actual cargo hauling, one of the main problems is the freight elevators on your home hangar for the vast majority of players are fucked. In no uncertain terms. They'll go down, but they won't come back up. So you cannot collect anything from your home hangar via the freight elevators. You can do 2 drop-offs to your home hangar, and then that's both freight elevators knackered. So that's the other problem as well, because a couple of the big contracts out to Pyro, which I quite fancy doing, unfortunately, one of them starts at my home my home hangar. It's just like, well, I just can't do that one because I can't bring the cargo up. So That's kind of interfered with the cargo running at the moment. And then, as I say, the payouts on them, the time effort one, it's not as good as it used to be. So I can see what they're trying to do. They're just going about it in slightly the wrong manner, that they're hitting every player rather than just the gold sellers, if you like. As I say, cargo hauling can still be done. I just run it between two stations at the moment, Seraphim and Cruel 1. I just grab 8 contracts and just do a loop between the two of them. So, if I look at the cargo hauling, stellar ones. So I'll grab, say, like that extra small one, that medium, that one, all the direct ones that I go between Cruel 1 and Seraphim, basically. I'd go through all of them, collect about 8 of them. The recovery one's quite good at the moment. So far I've not... yeah. Yep. You've seen it right, mate. There's 88 for 50, but as I say, I'm doing 8 of these at a time. So I'm getting 350k at a time, but as it is an absolute pain in the ass, especially when using the Hull B and can carry 512 SCUs versus a freight elevator that can do 224. So you've got to keep bringing it up multiple times. Yes, it is. And you'd be looking normally, a couple $100,000 for ones that size. So, but like I say, the cargo recovery ones, they're quick, they're straightforward. The reps are going up quite quick just now as well. So as we just completed that a large Covolex mission, and it was hardly any cargo on it. But so that's me jumped up from, I was at the T and now up to the R. I'm a member over in the actual hauling side itself. And at the moment there's no risk from going out, collecting the cargo, dropping it off, going out, collecting the cargo, dropping it off. No, it's been about for a while. You get different contractors for doing it. So again, if I go back to mercenary, because they're under mercenary for some weird bizarre reason. So medium ones, 53k. The Redwood ones, they're smaller. They're not too badly paid, but you've got more chance of being attacked during those ones, which can make it quite good and quite interesting. Especially if you've got somebody else on with you to man your turret or to fly a fighter escort or something like that. The line ones, again, they're relatively quick and easy. The other thing they got rid of was, get it quick, was the unverified ones, where you would go out and do unverified salvage missions, and you could go out and grab, millions upon millions worth of cargo, drop the mission, go and sell the cargo. But now they've got rid of that because it was too profitable. Same for the Hull Sea salvage missions, which again I used to make about 9 million on, and they've got rid of that as well. So, but yeah, so there's always some unverified there, but there's 60 SCU to Grim Hex, and then you've got to go and pick it up from here, which I'm guessing is probably in Pyro, and that, but it's 266k. And then you've got to go and take 4 SCU of cryopods from Tiesa over to Pyro, and that's 198k. But again, you will most likely get attacked by NPCs in those ones. So, interstellar hauling. Excuse me. So, again, it's all going to Pyro. Pyro 3, Pyro 4. So the problem is, I can't collect the cargo from Orison because that's my home hangar. And the elevators don't work. Because I would have grabbed that one. Probably that one in there as well. You know. Probably that. And grabbed them all. Got myself an ironclad. Loaded it all up with all of that and just went. But because the game's not working, I ain't buying an ironclad. Again, the planetary ones for me are a pain in the backside because anything that's going to Orison is pointless. So, yeah. But I say, I jump on, I do a few of the cargo recoveries because I say they're nice, easy, straightforward. Now, I've made quite a bit off of them. Again, doing the hauling loops when I feel like it. I've done quite a few of the bounties. Space only though. Because again, with the change to the flight suits, flying the fighter with the armour on isn't as good as doing it with a flight suit, but then I wouldn't go into a bunker in a flight suit. So the contractor one for salvaging I've just abandoned at the moment because it's just not worth the time doing it. So again, headhunters, that's one of the new ones. They're quite good. I'm going to do one of them in a minute. And the Wayfarer Club is the refueling missions, which are new. They're good, but they're not perfect by any means, because at the moment I've got the small refueling ship and can't refuel one of them because it takes more fuel than I can carry. Also, that'll be out in Pyro. I can do that one, that's fine. I can do that, the Anvil, but I couldn't do the Vanguard because the Vanguard takes too much fuel. But it doesn't actually tell you how much fuel they need. So you've got no way of knowing until you actually go out, dock with the ship, start refueling, and it'll say, oh, I need 20 SCUs of fuel and you only carry 18 or something. And if you disengage, go and refuel your ship. When you go back to it, you can't redock with it to finish off the refueling mission, so it's a waste of money. So, but yeah. So I'm hoping again they'll take the feedback on board just to say, oh, this ship needs 50 SCU and you know that you need to go and get a Starfarer, for example. Again, I think, to be perfectly honest, it has just been that rush to get things in. Yeah, Admiral Case, thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. But yeah. So, I think it has just been too rushed. The guys have been under a lot of pressure to get it out. They've put it out the best they could. It's not working as intended. And now they're spending their time trying to fix it, whilst also trying to get this Squadron 42 game done at the same time. And they need to bite the bullet and decide which one they're going to do. Are they going to put out Squadron 42 and leave Star Citizen alone for a while, which is their main money maker? Or are they going to delay Squadron 42 and get, you know, another patch done on the 4.8 or go up to 4.9, get as much fixed as possible, then say, right, for the next 2-3 months, this is it, and because we've got to get Squadron 42 done, as soon as that's finished and out, all our resources go back into this and we'll fix everything. So that's it. That's the way I look at it. I'm quite straightforward and logical when it comes to doing shit like that, though. But it doesn't tend to go down well with folks sometimes. yeah, I'd either make the call as to which game you're going to do and focus on to get over the line or playable, or go on a recruitment drive, because they've got $1 billion in funding over the last 14-15 years, and obviously that's not profits, that's a shitload of operating costs in that as well, like time, developer costs, etc. But they could take some of the money and get some contractors in for a while. But do not think of me as an apologist in any way, shape or form, and you've got potentially idiots making the decisions, and then as an engineer myself, and who's been in the position where your boss is promising the world to the company and you're the one that's got to make it happen. I can fully feel for the actual coders and developers and that, and designers being under the cosh as much. So that's why I tend not to go too mental, whereas with other games of a similar age that are supposedly finished, and are still riddled with bugs, the same bugs for years, and all they're worried about is rehashing old ships with new skins on them to make money, that gets the brunt of my dissatisfaction, shall we say. Right, I'm going to jump over to Oz. I'm going to pick up my F8, I'm going to change into my flight suit, make myself look all sexy. I will take a little break once I've landed. I might go refill my glass, I might go find my glasses as well. No. And then we'll come back and I shall do some lovely combat missions, and more importantly, try not to get my ass shot off, which would be good. And do one for Terran, there we go. The annoying thing is, before I changed my Twitch password, I'd all set up, it would play the clips of the person getting the shout out and say what they've been playing and all the rest of it. But since I changed my Twitch password, I've signed back into everything and nothing fucking works. So I'm gonna have to spend a wee bit of time, possibly this weekend, messing around and trying to get it to work again. It's fully charged. We're flying. I have to say, I love the blue and white skin for this ship. I've got it for quite a few ships that I don't actually have anymore, unfortunately. But I will get them back, and they do look fantastic with it. And it matches my outfit, which is even better. Got to be colour coordinated in this day and age. I wonder when I put the flight suit on, I wonder if I'll lose my hands and feet. Because that's a new feature as well. They'll probably end up selling you hands and feet in the store for $15. Well, I'm cynical in the slightest. Oh, fly faster. Just had a shave and something keeps tickling my nose. Give me an H, give me an A, give me an N, give me a G, give me an E, give me an R, give me a hanger.
Orson Landing? Oh, hello. I still have your space assigned. You should be good to go. Thank you again for visiting Orson.
So polite, that lad. I appreciate that, mate. Cheers, bud. Had a fantastic super landing and end up hitting everything. Or the hangar door shut on me or something stupid like that, not my luck.
That should.
Weapon system off.
That's what I was sort of thinking about refueling. I might as well remember and get mine refueled. Why's my chat OBS frozen? We'll look at that in a minute. My broken freight elevator. Love the little medical ships. I'll just let that do that just now. We'll start having a quick look at this. Chat connected, yep. Looks like the restream's having an issue. It's about the chat up on my other screen anyway, so keep a wee eye on it and do it that way. My lovely big fabricator that I've only used a couple of times.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Right, store that all be.
Vehicle has been moved to our storage. Please visit us again.
Sidearm. Tractor beam. There we go. Butt naked. Yeah, I mean, it's missing the hands and feet. Don't know fucking why it's missing hands and feet, but it's missing hands and feet. Put the other one on though. My hands and feet are there quite happily. Give it that helmet though. Looks a little bit funky, but couple of med pens. This one can actually put a backpack on it if I wanted to. But since I'll be landing to refuel and restock the ship anyway, it's not a major issue. Take a piece and a blade. And just off the off chance we land or come across anything, take a multi-tool with us as well. Right, I am going to take a quick break and call up my ship.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the
So I shall be back in a couple of moments, and we shall see what mischief we can get up to after that. And it's that one. Okay, I'm back. I'm just doing a quick system update for something to try and get something else to work. Oh, so we're waiting. Taking a little look at the fighter. And grab a mission whilst we're at it. go. There's a sexy beast right there. Once the other flight suits get their hands and feet back, I'll be using them. Make sure I'm fully locked and loaded. Nope. Get that rearmed. There's Darth. Seconds. I'll switch all this over here because I pain the backside. Some widgets. Dashboard. Where's my chat bot? Yeah, that's all that. And so it's all signed in, so it should be bloody working. I will need to have a proper bit about with that later on. Darth, if you want, mate, we can jump into voice, mate. Have a chat on the stream. Contracts. Where are all the defend missions? The gauntlets. Under bounty. One low risk target. Ah, buddy-tastic. Right, let's get out of ours and see if any more appear. Ah, there's the man, the myth, the legend that is Rabbit.
You are clear to head out.
It says it's a side opening hangar. Don't worry, Rabbit, I've not forgotten. I am going to get the picture sent over to you, mate, for the models. And just to clarify that so it doesn't sound sordid or anything, the Starship models, in case anybody's expecting me to send the 6-foot ones. It's getting darker. It's getting darker. Got to jump to. OM1, that's always a good one to go to first.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now on.
Yay, right, in lovely space, and I can make it look pretty. Right, let's see if we've got any of these bleeding defend contracts now. Cargo retrieval and bleeding combat scenarios. Should I try doing number 8 and an F8? No. That Polaris will eat me for breakfast. I think I managed to complete 5 or 6 with the F8, so we'll jump to 5. I'm going to see if that prompts the defend ones to pop up. You do it.
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, it's a bit
Quantum
bright.
drive is now off.
My eyes.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Good. You're here.
Yes, I'm here.
Notify the other pilots, and we can begin. Contact. Radio.
We are checking contact. Show me the damn things.
Okay.
Cute. Cute. Come on, give me a lock. Freak it. At least I got his back door open and nothing else.
Target destroyed.
Damn right it is.
All targets neutralized. Catch your breath. The next one is on its way.
The next ones will take missiles.
Okay.
Goes for missiles, switching to guns. I like the fact that these are borks and they're just sitting there. Not exactly requiring an awful lot of skill to do this, to be fair.
Target destroyed. Lock.
Fire off the next one in third person. So pretty. No idea how much we're hitting the body thing, mind you, but it was looking good for a second. Yep. So was it moving or did I move? What did I do? I see if the Polaris was set like this.
Target destroyed.
I'd happily sit and shoot it all day.
Shields hit.
Oh, you bastards. Son of a bitch. That cheeky wee bugger wants to fight. How dare it now? Come on, give me a tone. That's when I might get my ass kicked today. It's when they ram me or do something stupid like that. Does it you know that this is not a fight, it's an execution?
Target destroyed.
Congrats on completing another part of your course.
There we go.
Impress the other pilots out there today. I'll see you when you're ready to continue your training.
Ooh, we earned 12 rewards, very nice. I'm going to jump to Seraphim on my reloads and then grab another one. And with the bits, thank you, pal.
Shields offline.
News. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Quantum drive is now on.
Man, there's one little bit of violence you get, every arsehole that's just out to make things worse or something like that.
Is now
Another dead. Thank you, Dan.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now
Put the
on.
fight back on, that'll probably help. Not going to black out. I have a flight suit with hands and feet on. I'll be perfectly fine.
Shields online.
The question is any of these actually empty, or is every idiot just abandoning their ship on them? That's the next question. Yep, so far it looks like idiots abandoning their body ships on them. Oh, that's here might be empty. Definitely don't think you should get a crime stat for ramming them off the body pad when they've just been abandoned. The merc with the most. Let's see what we've got. Let's just accept that just now. Supposed to do it. Deal with that later. I was hoping that was just an accept thing and just be done with it. Let's try number 6. I know I definitely did 7, but that was in the Tiburon. Son of a bitch. Scratch the paint. Bastards. Let's go back. Starfarer. Star Alliance, or even a freelancer, or whatever the bloody hell it is. That dumbass has abandoned his fucking ship there. That post and everything just getting abandoned here. 2k damage for a wing. So I don't know how to make the money, take the money off you. Oh, there's another FAC there. There's another pinch. Right. There we go.
Landing gear raised. Shields offline.
This off being obstructed, for God's sake. Should root without having me have to tell you how to do it. But hey, at least it's rooting now. That's the main thing.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
I forgot that's not the one I steer with. Right, place your bets. How long am I going to last? Or am I going to complete it? Or am I going to blow up?
Quantum drive is
20 seconds. I'll remember that during our negotiations. Don't you worry, Rabbit. I'll remember that. Ye of little faith.
Quantum drive is now on.
Let's see, I'm actually going to start moving. It's a lovely fighter. Sometimes I wish I'd got the God damn it, I'm tracking the wrong fucking mission. I picked up the
Quantum drive
F8, the M80. What do you mean invalid target, you son of a bitch? Yeah, because I like the M80. The M80 is a fun little fighter to fly around in.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, it might just be a tad bit too bright there.
Okay, you're in the right
Shields
place.
online.
Stand by while I deploy your targets.
Missiles loaded.
Got hostiles heading to your position. Prepare to engage.
I'm always prepared to engage.
Bogey.
Done it twice.
Lock.
What's that bitch? Fucking 99 body rock.
Lock.
That's one flushed to hell with.
Shields hit.
Bastards. Let's take care of the other ones that are actually bloody shooting at me first.
Taking the
Flight mode off as well. Come on, let's see some of that pilot and shit. I made Top Gun references and get out in this dogfight.
Shields hit.
Stop whinging about shields being hit, I'll deal with that later. I'm more designed for big capital battles, I think, rather than dogfighting.
Target destroyed.
Good night. You're the bastard that's shooting me, you are. You come here.
Shields hit.
I don't need a wingman so I can make all the Maverick Iceman books.
Target destroyed.
Good night. Stop bloody wave one. At least this big bugger isn't shooting at me. That's the main thing. Slows down. Oh, I need to go and get a new radar. I can pick one up after this. Oh, come on, Connie. Just blow up already.
Ballistics low. Target
There we
destroyed.
go.
Deep breath, rookie. Hold it off. Another lesson learned. Hit the showers. Celebrate. And I'll see you.
Woohoo! I want my couple fight mode go back on. Thank you. Right. Let's see what radar I need to get. And more importantly, where to find the damn thing. And why the hell is that tab still? It's only right. Radar, radar, radar. Aim assistant distance, yeah. So we can't get that, can't get that. Get that. Where do we find that about? Of course, boobage. Is it called? Betty. Time to go to New Babbage. I've got enough fuel to make it there. Fucking root, for Christ's sake. basics of the game. Flying,
Shields
landing, hangars. Still haven't got them working yet.
quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now
Right, let's see what I'll go to New Babbage now. Okay. Right, so we have 4 minutes of travel to go.
quantum drive is now on.
Let's do that. Where is it? If my headphones are stretched as far. Why not? Not that one. Yep. Right, rapid review thing. We have the Edison class from Star Trek Picard. It's got the Archer from Strange New Worlds, a little single nacelle ship. The original Lunar class Titan. I should take a picture of these whilst I was bloody doing this. That would have been a good idea. And the Shrike as well. That's the ones I'm like ready to rock and roll, mate. That's the ones I was planning to stick up on eBay. Any others I'm thinking
Quantum
about
fuel
doing.
is at 75%.
Probably the Helios. And I've got the rare limited edition of the Excelsior 2 that had the spelling mistake on the back of it. I was going to put that one up as well at some point. I need to get the video done on the Armstrong. Got that sitting there to do the Kirk class from Discovery. Oh, come on, Microtech, get me there faster. Next, they're going to be telling me I'm running low on quantum fuel. I'll need to get somebody to come and give me a lift. I'm only changing the radar just to get the aim assist from a bit further out, you know, because I'm lazy and unskilled.
Quantum fuel is at 50%.
There you go. I'm learning about quantum fuel already. Right. Let's go through and get all these bleeding. Yours is at 50% too. I've got you beat, mine's at 43% now. Haha. I'm winning. At least it's not as bad as the ironclad with hydrogen. Christ, that thing's a gas guzzler. Well, thankfully I am. Yeah, so it was comical, and well seen where my mind was. I was saying to Darth earlier that I was sending an email to one of my contractors to say, right, let's get these new routers, you know, we've got problems with the configs and that, let's get together with the vendor and the manufacturer. And I was saying the manufacturer was Microtech instead of Multitech. Well seen where my head was. Actually did my contract actually email me back with dates and times actually at some point. Nope. We'll chase them in the morning. Now I was hoping for a nighttime new babies just to use the lamp on this. Because can't see jack shit really lit on. It's too bright. My eyes, my eyes. Let's get this upgraded and then... Oh, we'll get my history actually. What was that last combat thing we did? Let's see. That was combat 6. You know what? I might go and try 7. Once I swap out the radar, I'm going to try combat 7 and
Shields online.
it's funny, I went to land this Trail 1 one day and they gave me a large hangar. Too fast. Like a glove. Oh, in fact, I actually have that on the Tangier. Well, let's make sure Tangier is actually working, to be honest. Yes, it was working, that's fine.
All systems offline.
There's the doors over here.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
The only benefit of having new Babbage as a base is that it's got all the weapon shops and the component shops, just no ship vendor.
Remember, your belongings belong to you.
Well, thanks for the support. I hope you enjoy your time in New Babbage. Hello, and welcome to New Babbage, capital city of Microtech.
Simply couldn't just have designed it that you could just literally get out of your ship, jump straight on the tram, straight to the shop.
I hope you enjoy the rest of your visit.
Somebody dropped the helmet. That's what you call timing.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
There we go. Walk around with the aviators on. Be quite smart if sunglasses actually tinted the screen. Oh, I've seen this is still clipping out the tunnel. I thought they're supposed to have fixed that. This is the kind of transport system we need. Hyperloops. Preferably ones that stay on the track, of course. Never mind saying hey to me. Too busy. I'm tired just having my character do this. Ooh, I should pick up a Moby glass to go with my outfit. I'll do that next time. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, mate. I know the one that I would do is knackered the Interstellar. Oh, that one there I could actually do now because that's going from Articop mining. But of course, because that's because I'm over at fucking New Babbage. I can actually do these ones now. If I was back over at Orison, it was telling me to collect it from Orison and the body freight elevator and my hangars are knackered. So yeah, so I think if I want to do the big hauls, I'll have to come over here and then head over. I'm looking for not module, not container. Radar. Yep. Radar loves. Nice one civilian, eh? That was the one. Why wasn't that Betty? Now I can have aim assist from further away. Lighting. System. There's my shield generator anyway. Oh, 2B stealths. One a civilian. 2C military. 1B military. Yeah, I'll do. Avionics. There we go. Radar. Perfect. Quick, Robin, to the Batmobile. Yeah, I think I have time just to try and do Gauntlet 7 before I wrap up. Don't know if I'll survive it, but my god, if we don't, we'll go down. Fireball would scare hell itself. A very quiet puffy smoke going into it. Yeah, I'm going to do that when I get to the hangar, mate. Before I bring the ship up. Not that I have no faith at all in the system, however. Yeah, anytime I make changes to a ship, I ensure it before I retrieve it. I seen that. That was at 0, then they put it back up to a few seconds. I seen that. I also need to remember and put my helmet back on. I will need to head out with Darth one day and some different helmets and flight suits, but probably do that when I'm taking some time off. I seen that freaking heading out to the ocean. There's a bend. I have to say, as much as a pain in the ass it is to insure your ship all the time when you make changes, I do like the new ship management, because the ships arrive instantly and you're effectively paying the same as you were for expediting on some ships, but at least you don't have to wait hours.
The capsule will be leaving the station.
Come on. You keep pushing the eliminated button until you turn up. And do excessively long running just to get back to my body hangar. I really should have knocked on Thorny earlier actually, when I started up the stream.
Alright, it was nice chatting with you.
But I know he's doing SWATR instead of Star Citizen, so. The real question is, yes, there's an elevator in it.
Hi, and welcome to New Babbage.
Thank you. I can now phase through solid objects. I'm that good.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Sure.
system.
I'll wait to do that, yeah. That's fine. Retrieve.
Your vehicle has placed visitors again.
I must have been over here previously if I can upgrading ships. Can't remember what I've done in this patch. It's been a hot minute. See, I swapped my camera over to the other side, so when I'm looking at the chat and everything, I'm still looking as if I'm looking at the camera, but then you wouldn't get to see the starship models. You'd get to see a calendar on a door and a wall. All aboard.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Yep, got another pit for engines. Woo. Right. Contracts. Let's abandon that one now. So. Went the right one. Next phone does that the 890 jump has been intercepted at Microtech and boarded by it was it. Got to have Ooh. I've not seen one of them before. That could be a fun one to do. Not just now, because I need to go back doors and get my armour and everything, but... First time I've seen them, mate. Shoot the animals, shoot the animals. I tell it, let's try this bad boy. Excuse me. My hangar. Okay, I thought those might have just been the doors. Everything went up. Goddamn fucking system. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, might as well just do that as well whilst I'm waiting.
From the Moby glass on your wrist to the heart-pounding thrills of your favorite sim, Microtech is working hard to push innovation further. You are all clear to leave. You're all set to go.
Open the bloody doors then. And for the love of God, if I can repair my damn ship. Thank you. Door's still not opening.
You are all clear to leave.
I think I might have to walk out here, I think. I'm facing the right way, aren't I? Even though you see that how fucking pixelated that's going. This is Fubart.
You are all clear to leave.
Finally.
Thanks for visiting.
Thanks for
Hope you
bloody
enjoyed your
letting me out.
stay and safe travels.
Shields offline.
Thanks for visiting New Babbage. And remember, from the Moby glass on your wrist to the heart-pounding thrills of your favorite sim, Microtech is...
Combat Gauntlet 7 and a single-seater heavy fighter. as I said earlier on, the last time I did this one, I had a crude Tiburon. So, what's the worst that could happen, eh? I've already been to Babbage. Get rid of the damn route. Even my sat nav just now, when I arrive where I'm going, it ends the route. It doesn't keep telling me to go back to where I already am.
Bottom drive is now off.
This just looks like an angry place.
Welcome to the training site. Get settled, and I'll let everyone know to start.
Something nice here. Right, maximum concentration.
Hostiles spotted. Give them what you got.
Bogey. Lock.
Okay, there's quite a few of them, so let's just start with one and work our way forward.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
I don't want to be the one to complain, but it seems very bloody easy. This hammerhead should be ripping me to shreds. Well, if there was ever a time to take on a Polaris with an F8, this might be it. I don't think so, Rob. I think it's just actually that foobar. The only question is am I going to run out of ammo before this fucking thing blows up?
Ballistics. No.
That's the exact question. It's just the dead bolts and the tarantulas that are running more. Speaking of which, I really need to get some more deadbolts. Just shit, I should have probably picked some up with bloody Babbage.
Ballistics dry.
Nice, yeah, there we go. Nice. Shout out there, done. No, I didn't touch the system. Something seems to be working. How you doing, bud? Strange, it's funny, it's feeling I might run out of bullets. Let's try and take out your fucking engine so you stop moving. I think the answer is yes, I am going to run out of fucking ammunition before I destroy this bloody thing.
Ballistics low. Ballistics
Oh, shut up. I should have brought the bloody paladin. Not to self. Fully ballistic F8C. Not a good idea to take on a hammerhead that doesn't shoot back at you.
ballistics dry. Ballistics dry.
Cannot believe I ran out of feckin' bullets. Actually, let's pull back. Target lock and just shoot the shit out of the bastard.
Lock. Lock.
That is me out of ordnance completely. God damn it.
Shields off.
What's the better when I come back? It's going to be fucking working. Everest. Transfer. Jump, rearm, jump back and see what happens.
Drive is now on. Quantum drive is
It's
now
probably going to cost me more in ammo than what the bleeding contract's worth. So,
Quantum drive.
Combat Gauntlet 7.
Quantum drive is
If
now
we're going to do it in a fighter whilst it's borked like this, do it with one with lasers so you don't run out of ammo.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now
Where the hell are the external bays in this one?
shields online.
So there's docking bays that there. I think this one has the external pads in between the bays, I think. I could be talking total and utter crap. Put that over there. Fucking pricking these fucking bastard. Yep.
Landing complete.
That's not going to let me do it because some other twats on this. Bastard.
Takeoff complete.
It's not on it. What idiot's on it? I'll be that fucking shitty little Pisces.
Landing complete.
Son of a bitch. This twat in the Asgard buggers off. Although I've seen that, my
Takeoff.
ballistics have miraculously semi-refilled themselves.
Landing complete. Takeoff complete.
There we go. So many abandoned ships. Should just let us use the moth or the reclaimers or that on them so we can just disintegrate them all.
Shields offline.
Be so much more fun. Right. See if we can take out the hammerhead this time.
Quantum drive is now off.
That drive might be on my fucking radar. Wasn't.
Okay.
I think I'll think.
Shields online.
Oh good. Still knackered.
Lock. Lock. Lock.
Shut my wad. Side engines are totally dead. Let's try and get the other side to go the same way. Son of a bitch. There we go. Fucking knew that bastard was going to suddenly wake back up again. Yeah, that was a bit of a pain in the ass, yeah. Shit. Can't believe we're doing this. We're running head to head. Just doing this is a blow up, to be honest. The ship's pretty much knackered now. There we go. Clear out. Engine destroyed, close to that.
Weapon system destroyed. Weapon system destroyed.
I'll buff out, it'll be fine. Take a fucking screenshot of that. That's what your F8C looks like after you take on a hammerhead that suddenly wakes up and decides it's going to smack the shit out of you. I thought I'd come back for more, just because I'm just about to repair my damn self.
Shields online.
There we go. Right, I'm going to call it a night there, people. And be a fun little anniversary stream. So I'm back at Orison, which is fine. I am going to raid out Thornburg. He is currently playing Star Wars The Old Republic. So we can go and annoy him. Because, well, quite frankly, I've been annoying him all day, so it's always fun. There it is. So I shall be back on Sunday. I shall be back. Don't know what we'll get up to, but we'll get up to something. So until then, thank you to everybody that's tuned in. It's been a fun night. Star Citizen's actually behaved itself. So now go and give Thornburg some abuse from me. I'll catch you all later.